Welcome to Rugged Cams. Today I want to talk about PCI compliance. PCI, or Payment Card Industry Compliance, is testing done by credit card payment vendors to ensure that the security on your network is tight and there are as few ways to exploit the system as possible. In theory, it's a great idea. In practice, a real nightmare for embedded systems like DVRs. What happens is that the scan will find older and smaller Linux kernels and web server software that the DVR machine runs on and tag it as a security risk. In reality, this would be a risk if it was an actual multifunction computer running the software and presumably other software as well. But since this is a single function machine and embedded, the risk is minimal. The obstacles of putting the modern Linux kernel in an embedded system like a DVR are many. The main one being that the newer version of Linux, the more lines of code, the bigger the file size, and the more horsepower it takes to run it. A DVR system runs best on a stripped down version of Linux with as few lines of code as possible. It's likely that the PCI compliance scans will also keep up with the newer kernel versions and associated software at a faster pace than manufacturers can actually keep up with. We've been seeing this issue come up since around 2005, and it does not get any better. So what are the options for a small business to have PCI compliance and a working security camera solution? Well, the truth is there is only one solution right now, and that is to separate your networks so that one is not visible over the network to the other. This typically involves using two networks with two routers, or VLANs, with one IP scheme for the credit card readers and the like, and a separate VLAN for the DVR systems. Now, I want to make it clear at this time that all of this is beyond the scope of our support. If you need help getting something like this set up, you probably need to hire an IT guy who is familiar with networking, VLANs, and credit card machines. From our perspective, as long as the DVR connects to a local router, we're good. If you need to get it to work on an advanced network like this one, you'll need to hire a good network/IT guy to get that going. Now, with all this being said, you may be feeling like DVRs are not all that secure on a network. While there are security exploits that have been discovered in various versions of Linux over the years, also keep in mind that almost all of these were exploited on a full-blown computer and not necessarily an embedded system like a DVR. Embedded systems are designed for a single task and are much more difficult to run extra code or add software to, unlike a regular computer that is designed to be multifunction. That being said, there are also ways to go above and beyond if you're still worried about DVR and network security. The biggest one being the use of a VPN to connect to the DVR from a remote site. Again, this is beyond the scope of our support, but it is possible, and it is a good way to add extra security to your DVR systems. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please give us a call at 866-283-6003 or email me at techsupport@ruggedcams.com. Thanks for watching.